The JavaScript array every method returns true if all of the array items passes a test or a condition. Otherwise, it will return false. So I have here a data that will elaborate the array that every method. So I have here an array of objects where it's inspired by the anime Jujutsu Kaisen. I have here a name Goju Satoru, the age, gender of male, age of 26, and favorite fruit of watermelon, but I just made it up. So I want to run checks in all of them. So are all of them males? Are all above 25 years old? Or do all of them loves pineapples? So of course, this number one will check out and it will return true because every one of them is a male. And are all of above 25 years old? And it's probably true because yeah, it's 26, 27, and 28. And then do all of them loves pineapple? I will check with the code, but it's hard to tell because this is watermelon and mango. So let's try with the first example. The every method returns true or false, so I have to start it somewhere. I want to start all males, and then I will call forth the heroes, and I will just append the every method in here, and the every method accepts a callback function. This callback function has a parameter of the iterated item, the index, and the array itself. But this time I will go for it with the hero because that's just my what I want, the iterated item, and I will return if hero is the hero that gender is equals to male. Are all of the males? We'll check console.log all males right there, and then it will return true because all of them are males. So let's try with the another example. Are all of them above 25 years old? So we'll check this one. So I have here a variable all above 25, and I call forth the hero reference the heroes array, and then we'll call for the every just like this pattern right here, obviously, and then we'll have hero as the what we call iterated item, and then we'll return hero that age is greater than 25. So let's check if they're all greater than 25. So it's true. But what if we'll pass in a falsy value? So let's console.log because I think the engine works because as it did not find anything in here. This one passes the check. This one passes the check, and this one passes the check. So it will just iterate all of them unless it doesn't. It finds some object that doesn't pass a test, it will terminate the action. So let's try to terminate the action right away. So let's try to check if all heroes are less have the age of less than 25. And I'll know that after this first iteration it will stop because this doesn't match, and at least one of them doesn't match, it will return false because we want to all of them match the R condition. So let's try to do that, and yes, of course it stops right after the 26 because in this iteration it's already falsy because here at age or 26 is not less than 25, so it stops the operation and we'll know that this one is a false statement. So that's pretty much what we want to achieve there. And then let's move on with the next example. I have here the do all of them loves pineapple. So let's try to check with the same code. It's just the same logic right here, so I'll just call it all likes pineapple heroes, and we'll call it every method, and then I'll name it hero, the iterated item, and I will return if here that fruit is equals to pineapple. It's hard to tell, so let's check that one. So just console log, oh, it's false because this one is sadly uh, watermelon and mango, so not all of them likes pineapple. So that's how the array that every method works in JavaScript.